Let's get started. Start with listening, and then learn new words and practice them in sentences.
Ever wondered why certain texts leave a powerful impact while others don't? The secret lies in the writing style. Just like how different paintbrush strokes create different artistic effects, different writing styles can create different impressions on the reader. Let's take a quick tour of them. First, we have narrative writing. This style is like telling a story, painting a vivid picture through words. Next, we have descriptive writing. It's all about the details, creating a sensory experience for the reader. Then there's expository writing, which is all about facts and information. It's like a clear, concise report. Finally, we have persuasive writing. This style aims to convince the reader of a certain viewpoint. Now, the key is to identify the purpose of your writing and who your audience is. This will help you select the most effective writing style. Mastering different writing styles can truly transform your English writing. The strength of your writing often lies in the power of your paragraphs. A strong paragraph is like a mini essay in itself. It starts with a topic sentence which presents the main idea. This is followed by supporting details that expand on, explain, or argue the point made in the topic sentence. Finally, the concluding sentence ties everything together, often providing a transition to the next paragraph. But a strong paragraph is more than just structure. It's about creating coherence and cohesion. Coherence means each sentence is logically connected to the next. Cohesion, on the other hand, is about how well your ideas stick together. To achieve this, try using repetition of key words, pronouns, and transitional expressions. These techniques will help you maintain a clear and consistent flow of ideas throughout your paragraph, making your writing easier to understand and more engaging to read. Remember, a strong paragraph is the backbone of effective writing. Ready to take your English writing to the next level? Let's dive into advanced grammar and vocabulary. Complex sentence structures like compound complex sentences and sentences with multiple clauses can add depth and variety to your writing. For instance, instead of saying, "I like tea," it's refreshing. You could say, "I like tea because it's refreshing." A simple tweak that adds a layer of complexity. Now, onto vocabulary. Advanced vocabulary not only makes your writing more sophisticated, but it also allows you to express your thoughts more precisely. For example, instead of saying very good, you might say excellent or outstanding. And let's not forget idiomatic expressions. They can add flavor to your writing, making it more engaging. However, remember to use them sparingly and only when appropriate, as overuse can make your writing confusing. With advanced grammar and vocabulary, your English writing can truly shine. How do you capture your reader's attention and leave a lasting impression? That's where the art of writing effective introductions and conclusions comes in. An introduction serves as a gateway to your thoughts. It's the first impression, setting the tone and whetting the reader's appetite. Start with a hook, something intriguing or thought-provoking, then funnel down to your topic and thesis. Now let's talk about conclusions. This is your final chance to leave a mark on your reader's mind. Rather than just summarizing what you've already said, use your conclusion to add a fresh perspective or provoke further thought. You could refer back to your introduction or provide a thought-provoking statement or question to leave your readers pondering. Remember, your conclusion should tie everything together but also open up new avenues for thought. An engaging introduction and an impactful conclusion can make your writing unforgettable. What's the secret to a compelling essay or report? Well, it all starts with a clear and concise thesis statement. This is the roadmap for your piece, the guiding light that points the way to your argument's final destination. It's not just a statement of fact, but a claim that requires evidence and elaboration. To develop a strong thesis statement, aim for clarity and precision. Avoid vague language and make sure your claim is specific, concise, and arguable. For instance, instead of writing, "Air pollution is bad," you could say, "Increased air pollution contributes significantly to global warming and health issues." Once you have your thesis, it's crucial to support it throughout your writing. Each paragraph should relate back to this statement, providing evidence or explanations that bolster your claim. Remember, consistency is key. Every argument you make should support your thesis and help build a cohesive narrative. A strong thesis statement can guide your reader through your argument and make your writing more persuasive. How can you ensure that your writing is clear and precise? Well, let's start by identifying some common pitfalls. Redundancy, for example, is when we use more words than necessary to express something. Avoid repeating the same ideas or phrases. Next is ambiguity. This happens when a sentence can have more than one interpretation. Always try to be specific and avoid generalities. Lastly, vagueness is when we use unclear or inexact terms. Aim to be as explicit and straightforward as possible. Now, how can we avoid these? Well, choosing precise words and phrases is key. Instead of saying a lot of people, say the majority of people. Rather than in a short time, say within a week. These precise phrases convey your meaning more accurately, leaving no room for misinterpretation or confusion. Remember, your goal is to communicate your ideas effectively. By improving clarity and precision, you can make your writing more effective and compelling. Ever wondered how good writers produce such polished pieces? Well, the secret lies in the art of revising and editing, a vital part of the writing process that often goes unnoticed. Revising is the step where you reassess your content, organization, and style. It's about stepping back, looking at your work as a whole, and making sure it all flows together. You might need to add, remove, or rearrange parts to ensure your message is clear and effective. On the other hand, editing is the detail-oriented process of combing through your text for grammar, punctuation, and spelling errors. It's about making sure your sentences are clear, concise, and free from mistakes. Use tools like spell checkers, but don't rely on them completely. Read your work aloud, or better yet, have someone else read it. You'll be surprised at what you can catch with a fresh pair of eyes. Remember, revising and editing are essential steps in the writing process. Ready to impress your colleagues with your professional writing skills? Let's dive right in. When it comes to professional writing, the first rule of thumb is clarity. Be it an email, report, or proposal, your message should be clear and concise. Avoid jargon unless absolutely necessary and always proofread for grammar and punctuation errors. Next, consider the tone. Formal doesn't mean robotic. Strive for a professional yet approachable tone. Use polite expressions and avoid slang or overly casual language. As for the format, it varies based on the document. For emails, a clear subject line, brief body, and a polite sign-off work best. Reports and proposals, on the other hand, require a more structured approach. Start with an introduction, followed by the body where you discuss your points in detail, and conclude with a summary or recommendations. With these tips, you can excel in professional writing and leave a positive impression on your colleagues.
Let's learn new words and practice English at level B2. Clarity. Clarity, the quality of being coherent and intelligible. Example, ensure clarity in your writing by avoiding complex sentences and choosing precise words. Structure. Structure, the arrangement of and relations between the parts or elements of something complex. Example, good writing structure includes a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. Cohesion. Cohesion, the action or fact of forming a united whole. Example, use cohesive devices like conjunctions and transitional phrases to link your ideas smoothly. Syntax. Syntax, the arrangement of words and phrases to create well-formed sentences. Example, vary your syntax to make your writing more engaging and dynamic. Vocabulary. Vocabulary, the body of words used in a particular language. Example, expanding your vocabulary allows you to express your ideas more accurately and effectively.